History is defined by moments, where everything changes in an instant. Welcome to History's Incident Files. Hit subscribe and let's explore the past.
Welcome back to History Incident Files. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. I am your digital host, Stephen Franklin. It is September 2nd, 1666. A baker in the heart of London forgot to bank his oven that night before bed. One little mistake that cost a city a lot. We are going to be standing right in the middle of London tonight. Due to the nature of the event, just myself and Rex are going. Please join us. Ready, Rex? Let's go find out how a city built entirely out of firewood survived. We're here, Pudding Lane, early hours of September 2nd. Look at this construction. Timber frames, pitch-sealed walls. A fire down here doesn't need to spread. It just needs to reach up. We are next to Thomas Farriner's bakery, the baker to the King's Own Navy. Sometime around 1 a.m., his ovens, which he swore were banked, are still smoldering. A stray spark finds the firewood stacked right beside them. One more thing working against this city tonight, a strong easterly wind, after one of the driest summers London's had in years. Everything here is kindling, and the wind's about to do the rest. Rex, get us up and over. This is where it starts. It takes less than 20 minutes for a banked oven to become an uncontained fire. Flame licks up the wooden shelving, catches sacks of flour dust, a soft whoomph of ignition. Smoke fills the ground floor, flames reach the stairwell. Exterior, smoke curls from window cracks into the dark lane. The Farriner household flees across the rooftops. Their maidservant is the fire's first victim and unable to follow them. Neighbors ran into the streets in their nightcloths, forming a bucket chain to help try put out the fire. People were passing buckets of water, but unfortunately was losing the battle against the blaze. The parish constable arrives, sends a runner. Fire hooks try to pull burning thatch from adjacent roofs before the flames catch hold. When a fire is being blown by the wind down a street this narrow, nothing you do is really enough. The wind just blows sparks right across the street to the house on the other side. A runner is dispatched to rouse the Lord Mayor.
Open up! Let me in! I have an urgent message!
Who dares disturb my sleep? This had better be important.
The Lord Mayor of London, Sir Thomas Bloodworth, arrives at Pudding Lane and looks at the blaze with contempt. The one tool that could still stop this fire is demolition, tearing down houses in its path before it reaches them. But the Lord Mayor refuses. Property law in 1666 makes him personally liable for buildings he orders destroyed, and he isn't willing to pay for it. Dawn breaks over a city skyline, now streaked with multiple columns of smoke. The fire reaches Thames Street, lined with riverside warehouses. Warehouse doors are forced open, revealing barrels of tallow, oil, hemp, and spirits. One warehouse ignites in a sudden fireball as the fire meets the stored oil. The blaze roars along the warehouse row, now feeding on its most flammable fuel yet. Panicked crowds pack belongings onto handcarts, choking the narrow streets. Families load furniture and goods onto boats along the Thames. The river fills with overloaded vessels, watermen charging desperate, inflated fares, which in my opinion was outrageous. Diarist Samuel Pepys is in a boat on the river. Feeling overwhelmed, he looks back at the burning skyline. Goods and belongings are dumped in open fields outside the city walls, guarded by exhausted families because they had nowhere to store them. King Charles II was informed of the fire's scale. He orders his brother, the Duke of York, to take command of firefighting efforts. By Monday, King Charles II takes command and fires the mayor. He deploys the Royal Guards and Navy sailors, turning chaotic firefighting into an organized military operation. Controlled gunpowder blasts collapse buildings ahead of the fire, creating a blast zone fire break that finally stalls the inferno in its tracks. On Tuesday evening, the fire reaches Old St. Paul's Cathedral, and it was surrounded by wooden scaffolding undergoing repairs. 6 acres of lead roofing had melted in the heat, pouring down the stone walls like liquid fire before the massive roof crashes inward. By Wednesday night, the strong easterly gale finally shifts south, pushing flames back into already burned areas. Starved of fuel and wind, the great inferno begins to die. By Thursday morning, 85% of London inside the walls is gone. 13,200 houses, 87 parish churches, St. Paul's Cathedral completely gutted. Out of the ashes came the 1667 Rebuilding Act, banning wood construction, mandating red brick and stone, widening streets, brick parting walls, and fire-resistant materials being used in all buildings. Standing 202 feet tall, the exact distance from its base to Thomas Farriner's bakery on Pudding Lane, this monument stands as a permanent reminder. Today, Pudding Lane is a quiet street in London's financial district, but the lessons written in its ashes over 3 centuries ago still protect cities across the globe. We are back safely in the workshop. The Great Fire of London was the last of its kind. There have been other fires, but nothing close to that scale. If you enjoyed this deep dive investigation, hit that like button, subscribe to History Incident Files, and ring the bell so you never miss an episode. I am Stephen Franklin. If you like this show, please take a look at these 2 episodes. Have a great week, and see you next time.